$3.90, that is a decent price. 105 for Morning Stars used to sell for more than that. I could have sworn. I'm actually considering taking fast adaptation on a lot of the, well, all the sacrifice lads. In that case, if I'm taking fast adaptation, I can 359. You are having a laugh. I need a delivery mission so I can heal up while I'm on the road. Perfect. Is that 280? God. But this is just, it's almost always the early game story. You're just hurting for tools. I love a good gravedigger. And honestly, I don't mind a tailor either. It's a sacrifice, and that's a sacrifice. It's fine. We need loads of sacrifices. Did we name all of the cultists? Mazuma, Sparrow 4, Marden, Stobbie, Roger. Who wants to be Roger? How about conductive? You haven't been in yet. Right. Here's your pitchfork. Good luck. You'll be fine. I'm sure you won't suffer a terrible death screaming. For best early game recruits, I would argue that brawlers give you the best value for money. Plus melee skill, plus hit points. Give me a delivery to a place where I can buy some tools that aren't going to absolutely fucking rip me off. I'm going to have to pay 280 for tools. That makes me sad. Oh yeah, farmers are grand too. We are due for our first sacrifice event around day 10. Unless they've tweaked those numbers. Follow the tracks, return the golden talisman. We need to heal up first. There's certain early game backgrounds that I can't see myself hiring ever. You know, like your beggars, your miners. I can't ever see myself hiring a miner. Minus 20 fatigue. Fuck out of here with that. Rothenbach. Yes, I will deliver. I love delivery missions. Go explore the road north. Sweet, the lads are healed up, so if we run into any thugs, fight them. And I'm already pay for a show. But good, thanks. That's quite expensive for that. Well, I mean, I know the miner actually has some kind of decent events. You can dig up gems, and gems can go for like 600 gold, which in the early game can be amazing. I'm actually quite fond of monks. They help offset the brawling and fighting of some of the naughtier backgrounds. They have nice morale. They do fight with cultists though, so I think we can take on these cutthroats. I need this XP. Kill them. Get some sand thrown in our eyes. That reminds me, let's pay for this banner and then start saving up for some ranged guys. Even poachers, even if we just have to get throwing weapon specialists, I'll do it. If I put Eberald there, he's going to die, but oh well. You got a stab off, good lad. Best arm. Ow! I was just going to say, when I read that perk about how the edged weapon injuries got buffed. Like, that's fine, but all of the blunt weapon injuries are still far and away the best. It's okay. They are sacrifices. It is their duty to die for Davkul. Bleed and die for Davkul. Zuma, you just chill, keep these lads busy. I mean, look at that. For fuck's sake. Move, attack, and sand? Come on, they have got to nerf that. He can't be able to move and take 2 offensive actions. That's just fucking stupid. Throw sand should be 5 AP. Follow. They get whipped. Let's show these soft southern nerds what we're about. One thing I'm encouraged by is that a lot of these southern brigand dudes carry whips, which is awesome. It's awesome because, you know, getting whips, and you need to stockpile a lot of whips. And being able to pick them up is going to be wonderful. Okay, so traumatized. Eberald, we can just retire him then, and then that means, this now means we can hire him as a sergeant. Izatis, welcome. Izatis, have you watched the little guide series that I made? Not to shamelessly plug, but I really tried to distill as much knowledge as I could in those little guides. Yes, Modern, the new shields give extra range defense. My monolith tank is going to have gifted. Let's just theorycraft about how the monolith tank is going to be leveled. He's going to... Okay, so what's mandatory for him? So Lone Wolf is mandatory because his job is to go off and hold the northern flank. He's going to need... Underdog is... Okay, so... I think gifted is... Yeah. Is takeable. What else? Hit points. He's going to be wearing super heavy armor. So for him, we're going to go shield expert. We're going to go brawny. We're going to go all the defensive stuff. Resilient. He's going to have sword mastery. He's going to have lone wolf. We're going to have underdog. He's going to have battle forged. We're going to have indom. And then when it comes time to fight the Black Monolith, he's literally going to walk north, just body block like, you know, 20 of those skeletons and just hopefully hold them up long enough so that everybody else can do what they need to do. I agree, Wolfster. I agree. Maybe we can give him sword mastery because he's going to be riposting with a lightning sword. Riposte no longer has a penalty to hit chance. We'll see. So just to compare the round shield, which is 15-15 for -10. This is 15-20 for -10, but the durability is 24 and 18. Wait, he's a dodgy bannerman. I need to be building him with dodge. His fatigue is pretty fucking good. I don't have to put much into fatigue. Initiative, skill, evolve. I'm pretty much going to be taking gifted on just about everybody. It's free stats. It hurts me to take +1. I'm not going to do it. $77 at 3 is pretty damn good. I really like these southern shields. They're 65, 63. Where's that flower? I think 70 is my magic number for switching away from militia spears. What's up, Mad Genius? And welcome to all the new viewers. 65 viewers is a lot for me. I really appreciate it, guys, very much. Appreciate it greatly.
Good tonight.
Make a Dark Star subbing. Welcome to Camelot. 'Tis a silly place. Okay, we need another sacrifice. Just run around the south a little bit. At least just to explore. Retinue, not yet. 217. Okay, we're getting there. Yes. We just fought a bunch of nomads. I don't think we're in shape now to take on another 9. Then we probably could. That many conscripts, some gunners. Is there any reason to bind debtors? I don't think so for a cultist run. This is actually legit tempting. I mean, sometimes in the early game and like my peasant run, shepherds don't have great stats, but they can surprise you. Ooh, nomad. A nomad that survived in the desert will have some expertise in fighting. That's actually a very good point. They don't have upkeep, and we know we're going to sacrifice them. Well, let's find out. He's a Craven team player. Craven is the one thing. Okay, this dude is just obedient. Here's your pitchfork and your tattered sackcloth. You'll be fine, mate. You'll be grand. Wonder if I don't put the dagger lad on the front line. I don't have any kind of armor. Let's go for like a setup like that. Good luck. I think he's carrying the, it's not the normal stone, it's the nomad sling he's carrying. What you got for us? Drive off nomads. Certainly. some cutthroats. Oof, those are the high level ones, aren't they? Well, my frontline lads, 24, 29, 25, are almost like approaching the territory where they can, you know... Oh, fucking, maybe Mazuma should just use that flail, so... 25... No, once he hits level 4 and gets recover, he can start using the flail. These are the... Okay, so cutthroats are the thugs. Nomads are the raiders. After this fight, we'll take a tea break. I need a brew. But when I start seeing these guys with whips, it makes me very happy. Because getting as many whips on my guys as quickly as possible is something that is a real objective for me. Like, just having whips on your lads means that you can take on Alp and Geist. I'd love a coffee, but just had a coffee. I bought the nicest dark roast the other day. Now, I've stopped buying pre-ground beans. I'm now I'm now buying just unground beans, and I've got a grinder. And the difference between grinding your own beans and not is noticeable. I found, especially with the darker roast. Oof. Whipped to death. There we go. Like, I mean, so you guys noticed there, I was attacking someone who was fleeing already. As a general rule of thumb, I wouldn't recommend attacking guys who are already fleeing because they're going to get attacked at the end of their turn. However, when you're up against very low morale enemies, a lot of times killing one of their lads and then causing a chain morale break is better for you. So like if I was fighting, you know, in a civil war against professional soldiers, I wouldn't attack a fleeing guy. Nice. We're slowly starting to get rolling. Like, once you have 8 lads at around level 5, a bunch of them with student, gifted, shield expert, you know, and recover. At that point, and you've got 8 lads like that, then you can, with reasonable confidence, start taking on groups of raiders. And that's where the money is in the early game. So for a dagger lad, it's always tempting to take fast adaptation, but he shouldn't need it. So for the Catal dagger, we're going to go crippling strikes, executioner. I might as well pick up recover because I'm going to be using recover anyway. He's going to be a light arm wearer. Dodge. No, not gladiator. This is Davkul. We are going to be sacrificing for the Dark Lord. I didn't want to do I didn't want to do gladiator because every single person on YouTube I can find is doing gladiator. And my dagger lad, we're going to go student. I'm sorely tempted to go gifted. Hang on, let's see. So we know we're going to have recover. So at 4, we pick up crippling strikes. At 5, we pick up executioner. 6, we pick up dagger mastery. At 7, we pick up nimble. 8, pick up berserk. 9, killing frenzy. And we've got 3 left. For a dagger master. Gifted is just good stats. And I got some spears now, so in case the flanks get compromised. More accurate to say, I hated the Manhunter start. And just like, I don't know, until I really give it a go, I shouldn't judge it, but my initial impression is that I don't like the core mechanic. It kind of feels like the two counter synergize. So it's like you have to whip your shit lads to make them good, But then your good guys are spending action points whipping the shit guys, not actually doing damage. I want all of my guys, you know, like if I'm fighting Black Monolith, every time I have to whip my slaves, that's AP I'm not spending, what, you know, attacking. That's just my initial feeling, but yeah. Wait, was there a mission there? No. Lads, take 5. Get yourselves a brew. Be right back. Right. Tea brewed, coughing fit endured. We're back. Let's see what time is it? Almost 10 o'clock. So we'll do another hour. I would like to do more, however, as I've mentioned, I'm just recovering from an illness. I feel my voice straining a bit, but I can do another hour. There's no jobs here. Taxidermist, nothing for us. Armorer. Oh yeah. Let's take a look at the southern armors and compare them. So the Linothorax is 75 for 7, whereas the southern leather is what, 80 for 8. 10 to 1 armor to fatigue. So the Linothorax is technically a little better than that. Male with lamellar plating, 135 for 15, that's dreadful. Look, 130 for 14. Okay, it's not dreadful, it's about the same as the male shirt. It's alright. Padded male and lamellar hauberk, 290 for 36, that's terrible. It's less than 10 to 1. So the padded vest actually is not bad. 60 for 5. Better than a gambeson. 65 for 6, 1 fatigue. It's about a gambeson. Heavy lamellar helmet, 255 for 17, that's not great. 200 for 12, that's pretty good. But it's vision minus 2. 125 for 7 is average. 290 for 20 is terrible. Sipar shield. 18, 18, 18 for 60. Oh, yeah. I mean, yes, it is heavy, but it is durable. These are pretty damn good. The Sipar. This is a nice middle ground between kite and heater. The Alchemist, as Jason calls it. 3,000 gold, 35 to 75. Range of 2 tiles. And you have to spend a whole turn reloading it. Oh, but it's, of course, but it hits multiple targets. Okay, right. The fire lancers are interesting. I think I might actually want to splash on a few fire lancers for the sacrifice lads. Because you can actually make the sacrifice lads, knowing that you're going to replace them. Make them spear mastery guys. They can hold the flank. These count as spears. So once per mission they can do a big burst of flame. And they have the same damage as a boar spear. So it's decent, you know, mid-game. I love that you can buy these potions. Late game, it's going to make farming all those second wind potions for the super hard missions a lot easier. Cutthroats and nomads, that's actually doable. That 9 of them. I want the gear that those nomads are carrying. Let's just see, maybe we can... It could be a tough fight. There we go, we'll have the trading caravan help us a bit. Now it's changed, now there's slingers there. I'm gonna wait, because I'm still trying to get a handle on what these enemy types are gonna do. I mean, I feel like I know all the other enemy types so well. This is all quite new to me. You bastard. Yeah, wooden stick, I'm not afraid of that. What is that range? Oh, it's the nomad sling, it has 6 range. Ow! Yeah, now that I'm using the whip a lot more, I'm gonna find myself fighting with these bars on a lot more. Get him. It's the head, of course. Need someone to kill that cutthroat. Oof. That cutthroat. Probably gonna kill someone. We're gonna kill Tala. Well, that's his job. Normally running in would be pretty crazy, but I was hoping to break his morale. Oh yes, Caravan Hand, well done. These little slings are much better than the standard ones. He died. Imagine getting hit by a whip and it's fatal. Almost. Expansion so far is bloody great. The only thing I haven't liked so far is the fact that throw sand only costs 3 action points. That can fuck off. And the indebted start is kind of wank. I just gotta find the right way to play the indebted start. I just, in principle, I don't know. I would have to see what the stat buff is from whipping your guys. I can't even conceive of how you're supposed to do the high level, like, you know, Black Monolith and Witch Hut and stuff with level 7 lads. And even if you give them lots of stats, they're missing so many perks. Anyway. Well, you say it turned around and that's kind of what this warband is going to do once we get some levels and everyone has fearsome. When it comes to fighting organic targets, we are going to be monsters. My hope is that we can actually do something against some of the bigger, scarier monsters. Because dragons, I know you can break their morale. The trees, I don't think you can break a tree's morale. Unhold, we're going to ruin Unhold. Orcs, we're going to crush their morale as well. When I say dragon, I mean lindworm. The lindworm. Turtle. I think actually for the sacrifices we'll go for fast adaptation first, then gifted, then we'll go back for student. Because once a shit brother has fast adaptation and gifted, it's like it's the biggest buff to their dangerousness that you can give them. 4. The thing is that's if you're new at the game, you have to get it into your head that, like, in the beginning, it wouldn't even be true to say that you're a small fish in a big sea. You're not even a fish. You're a fucking plankton in the beginning. You can do nothing. You can maybe fight against some other thugs, but even then, you've got to be so careful. And look, it's day 14, and we've Had a few people die already. 2 people die. But like the difference between your guys who are level 1 and the guys who are level 3, and like Gifted has gotten him up to 63 melee skill. We'll buy the map. How much does he want for it? He's going to say we don't have the money. 1400. Well, we've got a historian. Let's do it. It's all of our money. What? Oh, what? Mother! Oh, my historian died. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Well, no one asked me about this. I'm gonna be hearing about the map fucking saga the rest of this whole campaign, aren't I? Hey, Stobbie, remember that time you bought a useless fucking map? So Omega Darkstar, I thought that I had my historian in my group. So if you have a historian in your group, you get an event where you can buy a map from a traveling salesman guy. And if you have a historian, he can then decipher the map and he gives you a location on the map. It's a sort of ruin somewhere, but it's a guaranteed legendary item in there. Kriston, I think the answer is no. So I think that money is just gone and wasted. 1400 shekels down the toilet. Fortunately, we got to sell those items now. Ugh. We haven't shed enough blood for Davkul lately, that's why he's cross with us. This is going to be snakes, so hopefully we can pull these snakes into some... Ooh, look at that pretty dagger. 30 to 40... 30 base damage. 30 base damage on a dagger. Plus 33, so you're doing 40, even if it rolls minimum damage. And I think Executioner is going to apply as well. Where's our dagger lad? So Stobbie, if he's using Executioner with a Katal dagger, and that's not even mentioning if he gets a legendary Katal dagger, then it'll be plus 50 damage. So 45 to 70 straight through armor in one stab, but he can do that 3 times a turn. Wow. The fighting spear, shout out to the fighting spear, still one of the better items. Not really, but I mean, in terms of having a shit brother who can actually do something. Fighting spear, really good. Canted puncture. Well, it has a second ability that... no, that's execute. Oh, right. Okay, now I'm with you with the canted puncture. Need these guys to get better. No, fine. It's always that's us, you dick. We were saving up for our banner. What about the equipment? What equipment? Well, in terms of our setup, it's going to be varied. It's too early to tell. All I know for certain is that I want to have 2 dagger specialists, one using the obsidian dagger, one using a Katal. You have 2 mace specialists. Ideally, they'll start on the front line. They'll use 2-handed maces, and then they'll have a pole mace in the back line and switch out. Some great swords on the flanks. We want a flail duelist. We want a 2-handed cleaver, and then we want that lightning sword on a sword tank. Hyenas. It's our first time fighting against desert dogs. It's help. When we have 8 quite weak, injured lads. And yeah, I know they inflict bleed, and I suspect that they have the same variant as direwolves, where some of them apply overwhelm. Anyone around? Anyone, anywhere. Hello? So typical. Oh, let's do some exploring while we're out here. Paying no attention. Ooh, anyone fancy a three-way? Cheeky three-way? Hyenas? Nomads? I love a good three-way. You guys can quote me on that. Ooh, a pole mace. And some scary looking gear. Azuma, mate, are you going to get away? Yep. The new music is exceptional. The music is so good. It's not that we don't want anything to do with the madness going on. We just want to let them fight each other, or let them fight it out, and then we just mop up the survivors. It sounds like the cutthroats are making pretty short work of these hyenas. This might be our turn to move forward. Not quite, one more turn. We were 2 squares away and then these guys could get an attack off. Hold the line, boys. And can you imagine if we managed to get our hands on that pole mace? Sounds like the hyenas are all dead. Ooh. I mean, come on, that is fucking stupid. The fact that he can attack and then throw sand, this is so getting nerfed. What do you guys think about the sand thing? I think it's straight up bullshit. I have to make it 5 AP. It lowers your outgoing damage by 33%. And I believe if you daze someone... Oh look, the hyenas won! If you daze someone with a two-handed mace and throw sand in their face, their damage output is lowered by 66%. Whoa! These doggies are doing fine. But the thing is, Wolfster, you saw there, that guy with a two-handed weapon was able to attack with a two-handed weapon and throw sand. Whoa! These things murdered. 1 down, 3 to go. Shield. God. I don't want to go in there. Whoa! Making him lose the confidence is very important. This is scary. The hyena skin. Hold on, boys. So it seems to me that these hyenas are the wolves on steroids. Raging hyena fur, crafting item. It's worth 500. Hyenas are contemptuous creatures, but they are tough. Even in death, you find yourself having to hack and chop at the necks just to gain some purchase there. And sawing heads free requires even more time. But soon the deed is done, and you readily take the pates and pelts back to Na al-Rundi, the vizier. Level ups. Flail duelist got a level up. Resolve. Gifted. $50 head armor. Okay, not bad.